everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a reading which I've done before. I've done it quite a while back. I want to say I did it at least a couple of years ago, and because this is my 4th year doing this channel, which is amazing, we're going to celebrate that by doing this message again. So we have 4 groups here. We're going to be doing your future in 5 minutes. So let's get started. We have group number 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4. Please choose your group now, and yeah, let's get started. So please choose your group. All the timestamps as usual will be down below and in the description box, and also if you'd like to get a private reading with me, all that information is also down below. And if you'd like to check out my crystal shop, down below as well. And if you'd like to message me, or if you'd like to get a reading with me, you can message me through email or through Instagram. Yeah, everything, like I say, is down below. So let's get started. Let's see what your future is like in 5 minutes. So let's see. Let's start off with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose the group number 1. So we're going to be using the Beginner's Tarot, the Beginner's Tarot, and the Easy Oracle cards. The Easy Oracle is from Etsy, and the Lucid Dreams Beginner's Tarot is from their website. So let's get started. I've got a lot of throat chakra stuff coming up because you're my first group. So let's have a look. So before we start, I just want to pull a couple more tarot cards. And I do have my chakra wisdom. Not sponsored, I just haven't got it out of the box yet. I haven't popped it out the box today. So but yeah, I love this deck. This is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. This was gifted to me by a lovely subscriber, so thank you so much. Yeah, I love this. I love this deck. It's really, really good. So let's pull out the Chakra Wisdom, the Beginner's Tarot, and the Easy Oracle cards. Let's get a couple of clarifiers. Group number 1. Let's see what your future is going to be like in the next 5 minutes. Let's see. It's probably going to be longer, this video. I feel like they are going to be longer, but the title is just basically saying you're going to know what your future is like within the next 5 minutes anyway. Doesn't matter about the timing as much. Okay, this is timeless, so whenever you come across this reading, it is for you, my lovely. Okay, so first of all, the main thing I'm getting is a lot of throat chakra stuff. I'm also picking up on Cancerian. There's a lot of Cancer energy I'm picking up on. It feels like I'm seeing the sun and I'm seeing Cancer. So you might be sun in Cancer. You might have, you may be watching this when the sun is in Cancer. So you may be watching this within June, July. It could be that you have a Cancer coming in your life, something like that. Also, I'm seeing your emotional side is being lit up. So that's what I'm picking up. It's like you're learning to flow more with your emotions. Gonna have some more of my coffee. Sorry about that. You're learning to flow more with your emotions, which is fabulous. I love that. So let's see what's going on. First tarot card out we have is the Knight of Pentacles. That is fucking fabulous. This is all about being reliable, practical, slow and steady. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you guys that card because it's so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. My throat is like doing something. We then have the 6 of Wands. Oh, you got a lot of masculine energy coming towards you. 6 of Wands, King of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. Okay, I've got my nails on today, so sorry guys, you can see the burn on my finger, but my finger on fire, so that was fun. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, King of Wands, 6 of Wands. You got the Knight of Pentacles, and then we got the 2 Oracle cards here. We have the Moon. I mean, come on, that is so Cancer. And then we have Open, which I love that. So that is really beautiful. I'm going to show you those as well. Some of you guys were saying you wanted to see the cards more, so I thought I would show you the cards. Okay. Okay, so the main thing I'm getting from this group is the energy that you're bringing in, the energy that you're giving off. I feel like there's definitely an awareness of energy. There's awareness of, okay, where am I putting my energy? Who am I around? And things like that. And I'm really getting drawn specifically to this King. He is giving off this like really eerie but very strong energy. So what I feel is there's definitely somebody around you who you're trying to combat their energy. As someone who is most likely quite sensitive as yourself, I feel like you're definitely learning to get back, sorry guys, just touch my microphone, get back your power. around these people. The King of Wands is a very fiery energy. He feels quite angry to me. This energy feels really, really overwhelming and intense. It feels like this person is trying to get one over on you. So I feel like what you're basically getting comfortable with is your shadows and these dark feelings that you really don't want to address, which I totally get. It says shadows hold old pain and traumas. What needs to come to light in order to process, heal and release. Opportunity, receptive, vulnerable. Be open to new opportunities, possibilities and connections. Being vulnerable is brave yet rewarding. So I feel as if you guys are coming into a brand new energy, which is so amazing. I love it. I think you guys are really ready for a new start. I think you're ready for brand new open energy. And basically, because this is something that you guys are really, really working on, you're definitely going to be drawn to more open people. The reason why you guys are going through so much with this Seven of Wands is because you're learning to get comfortable with being open to certain people. There's some people in your life who you can't be open with, and there's things in your life that you can't be open with, and basically you're being drawn to push it out of your life, push it out and get comfortable with being more of yourself. In the future, I do feel like you're coming into more freedom. I feel like you're overcoming authority figures, you're overcoming being around, basically you're overcoming your fears of being around people that are very intense. And with this Seven of Wands, this feels like a really sexual energy. It feels like this is about your power, your feminine, your masculine power. And this is to do with you taking really slow and steady paces. I feel like you are the Knight of Pentacles, and because you are that, you are bringing in somebody who's also the Knight of Pentacles. So it depends on, it's showing me this is Virgo. This to me is basically like, it isn't a comfortable process, it's necessary, but it's going to be really, really rewarding. Virgos don't do anything that isn't rewarding. They're very practical. I've got a shit ton of Virgo in my chart and it is not comfortable. I don't do anything just for the sake of it a lot of the time, which isn't always a good thing, especially being a perfectionist. But for you guys, it's really important to stay grounded and patient through this process. And for you guys, I really feel like money is coming into it as well. I feel like you're getting really comfortable with asserting yourself, wanting more money and trying out different things. For you, I feel like there's definitely this energy of like, I gotta get through these shadows, and once I do, I feel like I'm gonna come out the other side and be much more productive. And I feel like if you're going through a lot right now, just try and be as patient with yourself as possible and try to have as much balance as possible. Say you're kind of overworking, but you're also going through a lot emotionally. I'm hearing, yeah, of course it's going to be difficult for you. So what I feel is it's really, really important for you to get comfortable with asserting yourself and wanting more, like asking for more money, for a bigger house, whatever it is. Like if someone's not providing you with the goods that you need, then you need to start asserting yourself with that, because what that's doing is getting you into your natural masculine side, and this is bringing in more concrete masculine energy. And especially if you're wanting a man or a masculine in your life to support you in that area, that's going to really bring them in. It's all about energy. That is how we attract things. So if we still need to work on something, our energy will be, I'm still working on something. If you are needing to bring in a partner and that's what you need right now, then your energy will suck up and bring in a partner, like a little Hoover. That's basically what we are. We're like little emotional Hoovers. So if you are very sensitive, you are definitely a Hoover. And you also want to be careful. Is the people you're around? Are the people you're around radiators, or are they drains? Drains are ones that suck the life out of you, and radiators are ones that radiate energy, that give you energy. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just feeling really lost. The path may seem unclear, but no, you are always where you are meant to be. New perspectives are gained along the way. I really keep getting, we've got the moon twice here, which is really interesting. We've got the moon in both cards. I really feel like a lot of you guys are single mothers. I keep getting, I'm a single mother. I'm really struggling to earn a lot of money. And I feel like for you guys, it's just really trying to get assertive with yourself. Like I know a lot of us are really dealing with a lot of money stuff at this moment. And that's okay, but I feel like for you is like really realizing like you can earn and you can get more. Like it's not just about money, it's actually about asserting yourself. Sometimes it takes just a little bit more asserting to get that little bit extra, whether it's talking to your bank and asking for more, or if it's talking to a partner and talking about, your finances and see if you can share it or something like that. Like don't be afraid to ask for more. Like that's what I feel like you're being asked to do. And I really feel like when we have play and we have no, Find playful moments your inner child desires, joy, fun and laughter. Watch how this can have a positive impact. And then we have no. Discover knowledge to empower you. Be guided by your inner voice. Your instincts will never lead you astray. This feels so positive. I absolutely love this. So we're going to pull obviously a couple more cards. Obviously I know this is more than 5 minutes, but that's what I said. I definitely felt like it's going to be longer than 5 minutes. This is definitely about your power. I'm seeing you with like a love potion, and I'm hearing you don't need it. I feel like you have definitely tried to very subconsciously manipulate your way into situations, say with partners or partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, things like that, by like people pleasing and trying to make yourself attractive. It's like you already are attractive, you already are that energy. So that's kind of like your love message for that. I really feel it's just to really embody what you want to attract. So if you want to attract a really confident, comfortable person in your life who makes you feel really good, you've got to be that for yourself. It takes time. It does. It really does take time. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, lovely. You're feeling uncomfortable, but it's definitely a process. King of Wands. Love that. We've got the King of Wands twice. That is amazing. Okay, you're definitely struggling with finances. You're feeling lack. This is not going to last forever. The only thing that you're lacking is ideas to attract more in. And it doesn't actually have to be money, because at the end of the day, we attract things when we're ready. So maybe you're not meant to attract money right this second, but it doesn't mean you can't be playful. It doesn't mean you can't be inventive. It doesn't mean you can't use your imagination to explore different ideas. This is a time to look at different ideas for you. And I really feel like if you're struggling with money, or you're just in the in-between, remember this is definitely an in-between time right now, especially for humanity. I'm getting a lot of stuff around my jaw. There's a lot of resentment around feeling like you're not stable enough, or you can't provide for you or your family or something like that. And it's like, don't feel like you are not providing. You're doing everything you can. We're all doing our best at the end of the day. That's all we're doing. Yeah, okay. So let's get you, I want to get you like a little pink card. Let's get you a little pink one. Joy. Oh my God, that's so cute. I really feel like you're learning to bring in more joy. There's definitely this need for you to bring in things that just don't have an end goal. You can only do so much, okay? You can only do so much, and you're doing such a good job. And basically what I'm feeling is use your imagination and assert yourself, because we have the crown and we have the throat chakra, which I think it might be the crown and the third eye, but I'm going to say the crown and the throat, because what I'm feeling is it's like wherever you are getting as a message, you are speaking it out. I really feel like you've got so many ideas and they're going to come to fruition. But I also see there's definitely somebody new who wants to come into your life as well, which is really nice. So if you're wanting a partner, there's just a message that they're on their way, however long it will take, but they're on their way. It's like confirmation. Okay, so you guys got the praying mantis. This guy comes out a lot. So this is your message. Stillness, patience and strategy. The praying mantis waits patiently among the blades of grass, looking for the right time to strike and make its move. The praying mantis teaches you to be still, to expand the possibilities encapsulated in the moment in front of you. The praying I'm also hearing you're not on the wrong path, you're not doing anything wrong, and there isn't any more really that you need to do apart from look within. Like, I know it sounds very woo-woo, but things like meditation or going out in nature, like getting out of your house, getting out of your workplace, getting out of that environment, you need to do that sometimes, because your energy is just craving gentleness right now, and actually giving that to yourself. Being willing to give yourself pleasure and enjoyment is top priority, top priority. The praying mantis teaches you to be still, to expand the possibilities encapsulated in the moment in front of you. The praying mantis' strategy is to plan ahead, looking at all the possible ways to get to its desired outcome. There is no linear path, but there are multiple doorways to walk through. The praying mantis asks that you release the how and connect to the why of your desires. Think about the ecosystem and everyone who is affected by your actions. The smallest ripple can create a big wave, with your decisions having more impact on others than you may realise. In this stillness, you can connect the power within and attract the right cosmic energies to help you on your quest. When you release control, the universe grants you many gifts. That is such an important message. That's from the Cosmic Creatures deck, by the way. So that is your little message. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this reading was a little bit shorter, but for some reason I just really wanted to do a shorter reading in this video today. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a private reading, all that information is down below. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you guys in the next 5 minutes, and let's see what's going on in your future. And let's see what's going on. So let's see what your future is in 5 minutes. It's going to be longer than 5 minutes, but that's just the title. That's just the title, but it is 5 minutes. Okay, so let's see. So we're going to pull some cards from the Chakra Wisdom as well. Do you want to do this first? Do this after. Okay, so we're going to do that in just a moment. So we're using the Lucid Dreams Beginner Tarot and the Easy Oracle cards. The Easy Oracle cards are from Etsy. These ones. Okay, so your main tarot card is the Three of Pentacles. Oh my God, love that. It's so good. And then we have Path. Oh, beautiful. Journey, destiny, alignment. You're always on the right path. Destiny may bring changes that are better aligned with your journey. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get some clarifications then. Let's see what's happening after this Three of Pentacles. What's going on with that? That's beautiful. So this is definitely about opportunities and things like that. It's not just money, but it is just generally opportunities, big goals, things like that. It's definitely happening. This is to do with Mars and Capricorn, which is really, really good. The Fool. I mean, come on, that is absolutely beautiful. You're starting to feel free. Is this in the reverse? Yes. Okay, or is that in the upright? I'm not too sure. Okay. Six of Pentacles, lovely. Don't underestimate your gentleness, okay? People who aren't gentle with themselves cannot handle your gentleness. So I feel like you've definitely been around some people that are very, very narcissistic, that are just generally very, very nasty. And these people are taking over your innocence and your gentleness. And what's being kind of asked of you is to recognize where you're being recognized, especially those of you who are projectors in human design. I really feel like this is super, super important, because if you are not being recognized, if you are not being validated, if you're not being, you know, if people aren't being kind to you, if you're in an environment where you're not appreciated, this is basically asking you to stop being in that situation, stop being in that environment, or just recognize where you can't get your needs met and how you can attain those needs now. So what I feel, we have the Magician. I mean, come on, you're definitely coming into your purpose. A lot of you guys have felt very lost, and I'm hearing, I have my purpose, but I don't know what to do with it. So obviously everyone has their purpose. We don't always know what it is sometimes, because we are in a society that is mocked, that mocks us, and makes us feel like we're criminals for doing just the general thing, because that's what they want us to do. I'm not going to go on a rant, because I will, about the government. But anyways, we have the Ace of Pentacles as well. So what I feel is your journey is to find that purpose and make some fucking shit ton of money off of it. And also to be in a place where you are recognized through that inner child. I feel like your partner, if you're wanting a partner, is really on its way to you, like literally 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 months. I'm hearing Australia. They might be Australian, French, Japanese, what's the other one? Austria, and Canada? Canadian? Something like that. They could be any of those, doesn't have to be, it could be literally anywhere. But this person is bringing in, wow, they are bringing in the abundance that you deserve. King of Cups. That is absolutely gorgina. Beautiful, beautiful. So what this is showing me is you are on a journey to find your passion and your compassion for yourself. You are going to team up with some people very soon, not yet, but soon, who validate you. And I'm hearing, but I don't need to be validated, or I wasn't taught to be validated, or I don't want to be validated. And what I'm hearing is, at the back of that, I'm hearing, whoa. Okay, throat chakra. Yeah, this is a lot of insecurity around being validated, especially as women or as a feminine. You don't have to be a feminine or a woman, but what I'm saying is that feminine side has been shoved down, and it's basically like my gentleness isn't appreciated, is what I'm hearing. So what I'm feeling for you guys is everything you've been told, just throw it out the window. If it's not helpful, throw it out, because what I'm seeing is like, you know, when people say like, oh, self-love is selfish, or it's really hard to love myself, it's because we've been manipulated a lot. We've been manipulated a lot. And what happens is we get told that we're not good enough, we're this, we're that, and actually none of that stuff is true. It's actually all an illusion. It's like literally to make us buy more things. So what I feel is you are being pushed out of your old environment to then grow and to release control, my love, to fucking release all that control. And my jaw is like doing something. It's like shaking from side to side. Some of you guys are gripping onto things really tightly. You might be someone who bites their nails or picks at things. You might have slight OCD, which, you know, is totally fine. It's just, that's what I'm picking up on. It's just how you process things, which is just be really kind to yourself. If that's how your body is dealing with it, be really kind to it, because it's obviously, it's doing its best. It's doing a really, really good job at protecting you. So what I feel is you guys are coming out of an environment where you were drained. The color basically was drained out of you. The energy was drained out of you. Maybe even sexual energy was drained from you. Creativity, the spark in you died basically. And what happened is you got to go where your spark is being reignited. So what I feel is that a lot of you guys are needing to rest a lot, sleep a lot, and really get comfortable with just navigating day by day. Okay, a lot of you guys are growing through opportunity. So like I said, there's loads of opportunities coming towards you. What I see is, okay, what I'm hearing is you are undoing everything from childhood. So this is not easy, okay? This is very, 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 it feels, okay, this is a big deal. This is pretty much a lot of your life is being rewritten. At this point in time, the energies are very intense. So there is a lot of stuff going on where humanity is waking up. So what I feel is your childhood gifts are being shown. And what I feel is that you may go up against people that don't respect you, don't understand you. And I'm hearing it is not up to you to be recognized by those people. If there are people that don't recognize you or don't understand you, move out of that situation. And I know obviously sometimes not everyone's going to get you, but if you can, and you will, I don't think you're actually going to be unhappy for much longer. I feel within a year, you are basically creating your cocoon. You're basically figuring out all the foundations. It's kind of like I'm seeing within a year you're going to have built a house. So right now you're working on the foundation, which is stability. You're working on what is my stability, what makes me feel stable, how can I create this life for myself that I can actually build upon. If you are building upon fear and anxiety because you're around people who make you feel like that, it's not going to help. So if you can, really just be extremely kind to yourself, and you're just releasing a lot of control. You're basically releasing a lot of control, a lot of fears, a lot of karma, and people's opinions of you. And then basically you're going to feel a bit lost, which is totally fine. It's very normal. And then when you do feel lost, that's basically when you're going to get a lot of good ideas. Yay. And sometimes when we feel lost, it's basically a massive opportunity. It's the universe getting you to be like, you deserve more. Okay? Because when you do that, when you actually start to learn like, crap, I actually do deserve more, get out of that situation, boom, then you start something new. So once you basically realize you're putting, it's kind of like, okay, I'm trying not to talk about the corruption. I'm really going to try not to talk about it. Banks, okay, money. It's kind of like an investment. What are you investing in? So it's kind of like, be careful where you put your money. Like think of money, think of your energy like money. If you're putting your energy into something and your attention, because the most important thing you have is your attention. So it's kind of like if you watch endless amount of adverts, if you watch endless amounts of TikTok, if you watch endless amounts of news, you are basically draining your life force essentially. So this is very important. This is like such a long-winded message, but I hope it's resonating. Basically, you have given your energy to people who have drained you, and that's all you feel you deserve. And this is literally hacking the system, guys, okay? What I feel is once you realize that you're basically giving to that wrong energy, you can then start giving to the right energy. Once you recognize, basically you're going to feel fulfilled. When you start to feel fulfilled, when your energy feels lighter, it feels softer, it feels different, it feels good, it feels happy, because that's what you deserve, then your new life starts. And basically you're going to earn a lot more money. You're going to feel a lot of nostalgia. You're going to have a lot of past memories coming up. You're going to feel a lot of sentiment, but you're also going to deal with and work with a lot of healing. Your gifts are going to come through. You're going to have a lot of innocence, and you're going to have a lot of pleasure, which is exactly what you should be having. And then your man is going to come in with the Knight of Cups, and then he's going to turn to the King of Cups, because your man or your woman is going to come in first and foremost as someone very, very new, someone you do not recognize. This is someone you do not know. And it doesn't have to be a partner, especially if you guys are in a relationship already. It could be a really supportive friend. It could be a mother type figure. It could be a father type figure, maybe a therapist, somebody who's effing supportive. And what they're going to do is they're going to be in your life for a very, very long time, because we have the King of Cups, long-standing masculine energy. It feels really, really, there could be a woman, by the way, but the energy is very masculine, and what that means is they help drive you. They are very encouraging. They are very emotionally stable. I mean, come on, that is beautiful and sexy. Yum, give me some of that. That is a Scorpio energy, and we also have Pisces. So that's really, really nice. There could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn moon. All right. I was like, what is that? Because sometimes I get a message and I don't resonate with it in my own head. So I'm like, okay. I'm seeing a shark. For some reason, I'm seeing a shark. Do we have? I don't think we have a shark in here, but let's have a look. Do we have a shark? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. Oh, and it's 111. That is sneaky. I'm looking at you guys. You are sneaky, sneaky. Girl. Let's read the shark. I saw a shark, and you know, with how sharks are portrayed, and I could rant about this too. Sharks portrayed as like this really nasty, horrible, disgusting creature. Like, oh my God, it's going to eat me. It's like, well, it obviously will eat you, possibly because you're in its home. Like, that is just weird. So it's kind of like, you have to recognize what's being presented in front of you. If you are around, and of course we have all our stuff, so it can't be perfect, but you got to recognize what that person's willing to give you. So if you're around a shark and you're in their waters, most likely you're in danger. If you get out of the water, you're not going to be in danger anymore. So you got to recognize where you're putting yourself. So say if you're putting yourself in an environment where people are nasty, they have zero awareness of you, they have zero awareness of themselves, then you're probably not going to be validated. You're probably not going to be happy. If you're in a job that makes you feel shit, that's draining of you, and of course not everyone can be in an easy situation, that is totally fine, but as the awareness goes, once we start recognizing this is just not good for me, I've got to look somewhere else, give yourself permission to do that, because that is exactly what the universe is asking of you. And once you do, you're getting so much more. It's literally this thing where we've been taught fear is so much bigger than what we deserve, and it's not. Fear teaches us to fucking go for it. Okay, I feel like I'm so ranting in this, but I really hope it's coming across good. Okay, the shark, power, risk taker, motion. Oh, this is a real strong message from my guides, especially because it's in the water and there's a lot of emotional stuff coming up, and water is emotion. Like when we cry, it's very, very healing. It releases a lot of toxins. It's all good. Okay, go in for the kill. The shark, although a peaceful predator, asks you to take chances and make calculated risks. The only way you will know if it will work is if you try. Don't fall prey to regrets. Instead, step into your power and with intention, clearly state what you want. This is for a lot of you guys, especially your perfectionists who want the results. And sometimes you can't have the exact results you want, but it doesn't mean you can't get a result. You know, well, maybe that result is to push you to something else. The shark cannot see well, so it relies on its gut instincts and encourages you to do the same. With all this pent-up energy, the shark implores you to release your emotions through healthy outlets, especially ones in which you are moving your body. The simple act of being in motion and tuning into your body can kickstart your plans. So use that surge of energy to ride the current to the next wave. The shark wants you to know that you don't have to wait for permission. Decide for yourself what is right, and the rest will appear, with the universe meeting you halfway. I want to read that again. The shark wants you to know you don't have to wait for permission. Decide for yourself what is right, and the rest will appear, with the universe meeting you halfway, bitch. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love that, love that, love that. Okay, let's pull some dice, and I want to pull a card here. Pause. Beautiful. You're in a pause. Pause isn't a bad thing, but if you're somebody who's always kind of been taught you have to do this, you have to be productive, you have to be perfect, it's really hard for you to pause. Pausing doesn't mean I have to stand still and do absolutely nothing. Pause means I'm looking at something from a different perspective and I'm giving myself a chance to look at it like, okay, what can I see? It's kind of like when you have a art piece in a museum. Some people stand there for longer looking at it, some people just look at it like ugh and walk away. It's basically, you are that artwork. People are gonna react to you differently because everyone is different from what they've learned in their life. So you've got to recognize you are a beautiful art piece, and the right people who are gonna come across you are gonna appreciate you. So don't compare yourself to people who are getting all the views and, you know, all the attention. It doesn't matter. Like, it actually matters the right people, because those people could be millions of fake people, or it could be one stable, committed person. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. That was very long-winded, but it's like a metaphor. Okay. We have Libra, second house, Jupiter. You're being drawn to work on your relationship with money and how you are looking at it. Are you looking at it in a way where it is lacking, or are you looking at it in a way where you can basically not let it control you? Of course, it literally does control the whole entire world. Totally get that. But also it's recognizing that sometimes we have low moments around things like that. And with money it's about attention. It's about where you're putting your attention. Are you putting it into lack? Like, I can never get that much money. How do you know? Have you ever used your gifts to work on money? Have you ever thought of investing it, borrowing it, making your own business? There's loads of different ways to do it. And also just to take a break. Like, sometimes we just have to get our mind off of it to then see a new perspective. It is literally just taking one step at a time. It's basically like you gotta, what's the word? I'm seeing like moisturizing. It's kind of like if you have really dry skin, you feel really tight and uncomfortable. As soon as you moisturize, it just smooths it out. You just have to try new things. You just have to get out of your environment, moisturize your life. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, then we have Jupiter, which is all about expansion and opportunities. You're gonna have so many new opportunities in love and relationships very, very soon, my love. And it's because your values are changing. The second house is all about values. What do you value? Who values you? Who gives you what you need? It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be a type of environment. It could be even a company, it could be a bank, it could be your job, it could be because companies are everywhere. Companies come in all shapes and sizes. It could be the clothes that you're buying. Maybe you don't like the clothes anymore, but you feel like, oh, I've always gone to that shop, I have to get it from there. Or it could be your home. You've always lived somewhere. Okay, well, maybe try somewhere new. It's like looking at your options because you have a shit ton and you don't even realize, because maybe we, like as humans, we're not really taught that, especially if we're very restricted or we come from an environment that was very restrictive through religion or ethics or whatever that is. Death. I mean, come on. That is beautiful. I love a bit of that. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, girl, you are on the right path, okay? Why are you stressing? King of Wands. Oh my God. Wow. The Star. Oh my God. Someone's getting a new partner. Love it. Someone's getting a new man. Oh my God, there is so much shit going on. No wonder you're feeling overwhelmed. Okay, right. You are coming into a brand new version of you. There is literally so many possibilities for you coming up. King of Coins, Page of Cups, loads of new people coming in. You've got some new energies that are on their way. You've got the Princess of Wands, the Princess of Coins. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That basically means I am ready for newness. No more lacking. No more investing in things that are just draining the shit out of me. I love it. That's it. Is that the entire reading? I feel like I want just one more card. Let's get one more card. Stability. That's basically what you're working on. That's why things are crumbling, because if it isn't stable, you can't avoid it anymore. And I'm hearing, I'm sorry for you Libras. Same. I have Libra in my chart. I'm like, oh my God, I hate instability. But we have to feel not stable to get back into balance again, which is something we have to learn, especially if you have Libra or Pisces in your chart. It's okay to not know where you're going. Like, it's okay to just feel things out. Security, grounding, strength and safety. That's why I think you're basically like a timer or a plant pot just being tipped up the other way. You think you're running out, but you're actually gaining. You're actually gaining, because basically you have to let go of the old, which is death. That's why it's so uncomfortable. You have the crown chakra, you've got the heart, you've got the solar, you've got, I think that's it. Crown, heart, solar. Yeah, beautiful. So there's a lot of stuff going on around the top chakras as well. There's a lot of like working on confidence, working on opening that heart chakra. Gorgeous. I love that. So I just want to read you these three cards. I feel drawn to just read you these three cards. So it says, hold, release, control baggage. What are you holding on to? Let go of burdens, fears, traumas, emotional baggage, limiting beliefs or other people's opinions. Lost, navigate, disorientated perspective. The path may seem unclear, but know you are always where you are meant to be. New perspectives are gained along the way. Rest, retreat, recharge, recover. Retreat from the world to recharge your energy. You can't pour from an empty cup. Growth. Change is necessary for growth. Trust the process and believe the outcome can be better than you ever imagined. So that is your reading. Rates and crystal shot are below, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys in the next 5 minutes. This is obviously going to be a bit longer because I like longer readings, but let's see how this goes. So let's see what's coming for you guys in the next 5 minutes. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, that is beautiful. This is very strong Capricorn energy. This is to do with a working business. This is very welcoming, sensible, luxurious, caring energy. So I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely becoming a lot more practical, or you're having to be very, very practical about a situation. Oh, we have the mind. That is lovely. Mind, thoughts, beliefs, and reflection. Your mind is very powerful and creates your reality. What you think, you attract. Release any beliefs that hold you back. And when it comes to, it says what you think you attract, what we think is, a lot of it's subconscious. So we could think, subconsciously we think we are worthless and rubbish, and therefore we attract people who think we're worthless and rubbish. So if we can rewire our brain to think, I'm powerful, I am sovereign, I am all these things, you're going to attract that person, okay, or people. So I want to just pull you a couple of cards from messages from the heart of the Divine Oracle. I feel like your reading is definitely relationship and money based. So we're going to pull a couple of cards to do with the heart chakra. Just see what the heart is wanting to tell you, basically. Expanded vision in the reverse. Okay. And then we have calling on courage in the reverse. A lot of you guys are releasing a lot of outdated beliefs to do with your mother figure. And basically you are grieving a lot of old energy around the mother figure, around your feminine energy, around your needs and getting your needs met. You may be somebody who always has to feel like they have to have it together. And for a lot of you guys, you have so many good ideas and you don't realize how good these ideas are. And I think a lot of you guys are very, very, very creative and pure. You've got such a pure heart energy, and you need to realize that in yourself. You have that, and you're able to, you're going to basically, you're bringing in some new people who are going to help you to feel that as well. I'm hearing some of you guys work in a school. Yeah, it's something like you're very good at teaching. You're somebody who is a natural teacher. So that's going to come through in your life very soon. You may end up being a teacher. You may be studying to be a teacher. It could be something to, it could be from teaching kids to teaching art to teaching sensual energy to teaching therapy to being a therapist. It's like however you're coming across, you are naturally teaching people how to get into their power in some way, and that is part of your purpose. And I feel as if you may end up doing that as a job very, very soon. You could be really investing in yourself in that way, and therefore that's why we got the mind as well, because I feel like your mind, you're investing in the mind. So you may be somewhat helping. Basically teaching involves showing people how to change their mind about something, or like not change their mind, but basically like, what's the word, expand their mind. Expand their mind. Okay, so don't be afraid to really go after the career that you really want, not the one your parents want, not the one that religion or your background has told you that you need. Go for what you want, because you're just going to feel stuck for the rest of your life if you don't. Okay, and this is uncomfortable, especially if you guys have definitely dealt with people pleasing and things like that. It's okay to be different from people, even if it's scary. Two of Wands, you've got a lot of new opportunities coming towards you and a lot of options. That's why there's not one specific thing, but it's definitely coming away from the family. Definitely coming away from that family energy that feels so restricting. Yeah, 8 of Swords, it feels very, very restricting. Capricorn energy can feel very restricting at the end of the day, and you don't want to be in that anymore. So we've got this 10 of Pentacles. This is so rewarding. This is basically what you're coming in and away from. I'm hearing I'm attracting a supporting partner. So your partner, if you have one, I feel like is being very supportive of you. Basically, where you are right now is you're like a child. You're taking your first steps. So you don't always know if you're going to fall down or not, but you're taking that risk, which is perfect. And, we have the King of Wands, which is so powerful. I love that. He is amazing. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And basically what this is saying to me is you are on the right track, my love. You are really, really on the right track. And you're being asked to get more creative about your journey. Like try some new little things that will really, really help you get out of this energy. There's this sense of, ooh, I'm hearing, we've got here, preparing to leave comfort zone. Should I stay or should I go? And then we have this energy around the family. And I really feel like a lot of you guys have been compared to, oh, you're not like your sister, you're not like your brother, or, you know, you remind me of your dad, or whatever. It's like you're always being compared to other people. You're never actually being seen for who you truly are. Oh, I think that's an extra card. So it's definitely about your work. Like you've always kind of been taught, I have to do work, I have to do work this way, I have to do things this way. No, you don't. You actually don't. Remember, this isn't about your family. This isn't about your mum. This isn't about your dad. This isn't about any figures that have been in your life, whoever they are. This is about what you want. So making sure that in this process, just discovering what you want and taking your time. And your future is basically coming into a new version of yourself. And it's terrifying, but it's also fucking amazing. We have the seed, new beginnings, cycles, creation. Plant seeds now to bring your next project, action and adventure to life. Find abundance, find balance of work and finances. A contract, new project, a career path may be unfolding. And then we have pray, faith, trust and surrender. Release your fears. Surrender your attachment to outcomes. Trust everything will turn out for your highest good. That is amazing. I love that. I keep getting the colour blue, and we do have a blue card here. I'm getting a lot of throat chakra, a lot of masculine energy. I'm seeing a male with a blue, dark blue jumper. So it might be somebody you're going to be working with. It could be an advisor. Don't be afraid to also ask for help, especially if you are somebody who's used to doing stuff by themselves. You're used to not asking for help. This is a really important time for you to ask for help. Like, don't be afraid to ask. And yeah. Okay, so the last one we have here is stop. Boundaries, blocks and challenges. What is blocking you now? Make space to consider this. Step back from challenges, say no and put up boundaries. This is to do with people who are naysayers, especially family. To me, family is someone who supports, someone who makes you feel safe, someone who encourages you. And if that person in your life who is blood related, who, you know, is blood related, that person isn't supporting you in the way you need, that isn't a family member. That is just somebody who is in your life and doesn't treat you very well. So don't be afraid of saying no, even if it puts you in a position where, you know, it may be you go against the family values. It's scary, but if you can ever do that, if you ever get a chance to really say like no to something, really just go there. Just really go there. So let's get a couple more tarot cards. Let's see what else you are bringing in. The Ace of Pentacles is just saying go for it. Temperance, lovely. It's actually really important to get out of balance, but basically your life is balancing itself out right now. We have the King of Wands, which is beautiful. He's been coming up a lot. He reminds me of Adam Levine from Maroon 5. And then we have the World, which is perfect. Look at that, full on rainbow. I love that. This is saying you're in charge. You are your own person. You have your own squishy body. You have your own soul. Go for it. Use that vessel to say your opinion. No, not everyone's going to like it, but why are you here to be liked? You're not here to be liked. You're here to be appreciated and feel safe. And the right people who will listen to you and who trust you and will appreciate your opinion are the right people to be around. People who just step on you and basically try and manipulate and control you, they are just very sad, unhappy people, and you don't need to be around that. They should go somewhere else, where either to the, not to be horrible, but to the therapist room, or just get out of your life. That sounds so bitter, but I'm just being completely honest. Like, some people just need someone to talk to just to get it out. As I say that, my throat is doing something. You guys need to listen to some music and just get really sensual and creative and just move your hips, move your shoulders, just move that body. Like, I really feel like something needs to shift, and it's something to do with like Kundalini, like that snake energy, or maybe Tai Chi. I'm getting like a lot of like hand movements. Okay, let's see what else. Becoming. And we had wildly capable coming out as well. Really realizing you're wildly capable and you don't need to get validation from anyone. That becoming is so gorgeous. Can you see that? Sorry guys if you can't see it. I don't think it's gonna focus. I don't know, I'm sorry if you can't really see that, but we have becoming, which is so beautiful. A lot of you guys just need a good old meditation just to really settle your mind, because there's a lot of comparison and kind of focusing on other people's energy. We have the South Node Aries, 7th house. So basically, you are being asked to push your way through the uncomfortable when it comes to relating to other people. You've been controlled for too long now, my love, and it's just not good enough. Like, you need to be heard. And sometimes, okay, a lot of the time, a lot of people don't want to listen because they are too stuck and they're too stubborn with their own crap, and they need to get out of your life, because these people are vampires and they will feed off of you. Emotional vampires, they will feed off of you. And the 7th house is to do with relationships, how you relate to yourself. And if you have the South Node in Aries, you're being asked to get less stubborn about how things should be done and start creating it for yourself, and also be comfortable with getting vulnerable about who you are. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, or you're going to be in a relationship at some point, your journey is to show this person exactly who you are and not to fake who you are and put a mask on. You have a Scorpion. I love that. This is your message. Sting, potency, intensity. Potent and powerful, Scorpions carry their tails curved over their backs, ready to strike their prey or predator with poisonous venom. Call upon the Scorpion when you are looking for extra protection, and don't be afraid to spout that venom when you need to guard or attack to make a point. An ancient and adaptable cosmic creature, the Scorpion has been crawling this earth for over 400 million years, longer than any human or dinosaurs. Naturally, they carry the secrets of the Earth Mother and are a living testament to the tenacity to survive despite the environmental conditions. I'm hearing not everyone will like me, but that's okay. When a Scorpion crawls along your path, you'll be challenged to transform, to grow out of your exoskeleton into a shinier, stronger and brighter version of yourself. This is a sacred dance to mature into the rhythm of your soul's evolution. Cut the toxicity out of your life and release. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back. So this is the time to get really uncomfortable, but what basically it's saying is your subconscious is basically saying, I'm scared of asserting myself, because last time I did that, I was shamed or pushed out of the tribe, pushed out my family, and you just got to get comfortable being pushed out, because your tribe will naturally attract back to you, whoever they are, okay? Get uncomfortable with being vulnerable and being okay with that, So I hope that resonates. I hope you have a great day. Look after yourselves, guys. Be really kind to yourself. My rates and crystal shot are below, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys in the future. What's going on within your future within the next 5 minutes. Let's see. We're going to be going over 5 minutes because I like doing longer readings, but this is just see what's going on. See what's going on for you guys. So, okay. So the tarot card we got is the Page of Pentacles. This is manifestation, grounded, loyal, consistent, financial opportunity. This is perfect. This is brand new, gentle, inner child type energy. Very, very young, very, very beautiful. Just feels really perfect for you. It feels like I've revisited my childhood. I've revisited my inner child. I've gone back into my memories. I've done all that uncomfortable stuff, but it's very, very healing. Yeah, and then we have turn. Flexible, change directions, time to take action. New directions may bring new opportunities. Change is necessary for growth. So this feels like very Capricorn, very Sagittarius type energy. It feels like you have some new energy coming towards you. You may have just started a new job. You may have just started a new course or something. It feels like there's definitely some newness that is appearing being thrust upon you. Okay, so let's have a look and see. So this is the Beginner's Tarot from Lucid Dreams, if any of you guys are interested. So let's see what else is coming with the Page of Pentacles. Stepping into something new. Stepping into something your inner child will be so proud of you for. Four of Pentacles. So you may, okay, what I'm also feeling is you're learning to be more vulnerable. One thing I'm picking up on is you're pushing into, okay, they don't want this tower anymore. We'll get one more card. Okay, 2 more cards. They are pushing you into being a lot more vulnerable with people. A lot of you guys are scared of being vulnerable. You're scared of being disliked. You're scared of being, basically, yeah, you're scared of being rejected. There may be somebody you really like. There may be some new friends you want to make, but basically you're scared of just being your entire self. And I'm hearing you will waste your time not being yourself around people where you should be yourself. So it's kind of like when you're not yourself around people, you are basically dumbing yourself down to make them comfortable, and that's not a life. You're basically, of course it's through safety, because you feel like if you possibly are yourself, then they may leave. And at the end of the day, if they do, what a waste, what a waste. Like, literally, you are better off without people like that. So when you're bringing in these new friendships, your insecurities will pop up saying, I'm not worthy, you know, I can't attract these people, it's not okay. What I'm feeling is you just got to get comfortable with being a little bit more vulnerable, with showing who you really are, because there's going to be a lot of long-term security and solid investment with these types of people. And what I feel is you're going to start collaborating with them. This could be even work colleagues, this could be people you work with, this could be asking for more advice within your career. So say if you work for yourself, you may need a new accountant, or you may need a website builder, or you may need a PA or something like that, a personal assistant, like somebody who is going to help you. And maybe you just need to be vulnerable and let that person help you. It may be you're scared of doing things, you know, you've used to do things by yourself so much that you're scared of something just being different. It's okay. We are scared of things being different, and a lot of the time that actually holds us back from doing something really, really fun and enjoyable. And with this Ace of Wands, that's beautiful. I really feel like you guys are going to be so successful when you start just being curious about, okay, how can I make this a little bit easier on myself? How can I just change this way of doing it? Say you want to go on holiday, but then, you know, you leave packing to the last minute. Okay, what would my future self want me to do? My future self would probably want me to pack a week before or a couple of days before. That sort of thing. That's the sort of thing you're looking for. Little things that help you to feel easier, because that's what you deserve. It's about receiving, learning to receive goodness and pleasure, because that's what you deserve. Beautiful. Care, nurture, healing, protection. Care is needed for healing. Provide nourishment, kindness, compassion, acceptance and protection for yourself and others. You have been under the rug for too long. You've been under your rock for too long. What I feel is that you've been taught to hide your power, to make yourself feel small, to make yourself not seen. And this could be from society, this could be parents, whoever it is. They have basically shoved down your soul and told you to hide it. And this is through their stuff, not yours. It wasn't yours to begin with. And a lot of it's caused trauma and shadows. So shadow work will help you a lot. Cord cutting will help you a lot. And I'm picking up to do another type of card spread. We have like a little, with the oracle cards, it's suggesting doing card spreads. There's a card spread I want to do for you guys, so we're going to do that as well in this reading. So we have soul, spiritual, higher self, universe. Connect with your higher self for guidance. Your journey involves experiences or lessons for your soul growth. Boom. Definitely. And then we have heal, awareness, wounds, transformation. Pain and trauma may deliver life lessons. Heal past wounds, forgiveness and love to move forward. Feel and self, basically feeling more of yourself, basically being okay with being yourself, especially if you are a more masculine woman or a feminine male. Yeah, a feminine male or a masculine woman. You guys are the ones to really do a lot of healing on yourself, to really love yourself and give yourself that love and care that you possibly have struggled to give yourself. Because, you know, obviously not saying a masculine woman's a bad thing or a feminine male's a bad thing, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, especially if you are more on that masculine side or you're more on that feminine side, bringing into balance is really important. And we have this little peacock, this little, I don't know if this is a peacock or I'm not sure what this is, but it's a white bird. Look out for white birds, because I really feel like you're just really doing some massive healing. And yeah, it says, your body flows with emotions and energy. All feelings are valid. Be aware of how people, places and situations make you feel. Know you are worthy, valued, and your voice deserves to be heard. Treat yourself with love, kindness and grace. Wow, I love that. So basically what's coming towards you, new opportunities in work, new friends. There's a sense of vulnerability coming in, which is so beautiful. Okay. So I want to do this card spread, which is past, present and future for you guys. I'm really being drawn to do this. So, okay. And we're going to bring in another card spread within it. I really feel like I just want to be kind of practical about this. This is so beautiful though. All these cards are gorgeous. You've got the Fool, you've got the Ace of Wands. There's nothing that you should be afraid of. The only thing is just basically rewinding to come back into your old self, which is exactly what you're bringing in. So what's the past? Show me the past of group number 4. Help and home is in the past. Okay. What's in the present? Whoa. These two. soul and self, which is what we had. Love that, cheeky little messages there. I don't know if you guys if you guys do tarot, it's so satisfying when you get the same cards. When you put them back, you're like, no, that's not for me. That's me. My stubborn Scorpio self is like, no, that's not my card. Put it back and it's like, whoop, it comes back out again. Like, hi, bitch. You miss me? And then the future is time. Gorgeous. Love that. Moments, memories, past. What are you holding on to from the past? What can you learn from it and let it go? Your time is now. Can we clarify that, please? Which one is that? I don't know which one it is. Okay, flow is a really good one. We'll keep her. That actually makes sense with the flow and time. Basically, you're being asked to make time for yourself and to realize like time is an illusion. Okay, so basically we all have the same 24 hours in a day. Like, what are you going to do with it? How can you really give yourself a chance to move forward? Stop getting stuck in that cycle, you know. Okay, the situation. Good, love that. Obstacle and outcome. So the main obstacle for you guys is how you feel about yourself. And this has been put on you for many, many years. So I'm not saying this is an easy task, but the main thing you want to look at is really having strong boundaries, moving your body, self-care, having a lot of energy protection, and cord cutting, wearing black onyx, black tourmaline, really listening to your inner critic and basically saying that's not true, and being really kind to yourself and taking every day as it comes, because the energies are so intense, especially at the moment. Like, we are being really asked to slow the fuck down. Like, we are not machines. We are human beings with squishy bodies and beautiful souls, and every day is different. And unfortunately, society wants us to be exactly like them, to be robots, and we're not that. And one thing you got to give yourself is time. Okay, so if you're going for a breakup, if you're going for a really uncomfortable situation, give yourself as much time as possible. And even though we've got to work, you know, we've got to earn that coin, we've got to do all our practical things, yes, but you can change it. You can change the way you do it. You don't have to get up at exactly the certain amount of time exactly the same time every day. You don't have to drink the same coffee every day. You don't have to walk the same way. It's like little things will change your life, because what it will show you is you have choice, and with choice comes opportunities, because what it shows you is like you can do so many different things. And what I'm picking up for you guys is just that one little change will show you, oh my god, I can do it differently all this time. Sometimes we just get stuck in a cycle and it will consume you unless you take back the reins. Okay, this is such a funny metaphor. They're showing me Santa with his sleigh and his reindeer. It's like you're the one in charge of the reins. Hold the reins and take charge. And even if you're in a career that really sucks the life out of you, you don't actually, this is very controversial, I'm going to say it anyway, you don't have to be there. Okay, there are so many different jobs that you can do, and I want you to start looking. And I know it sounds very controversial, and some of you guys might be like, I can't quit my job. That is totally fine. I'm not telling you to literally quit your job, but if your job is so soul-sucking that is draining the shit out of you, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, okay? You need to start looking for somewhere else. And it doesn't mean that you jump on job sites, you quit your job straight away. What it means is you start thinking, my energy is worth more, and you start putting it out there that you really want something more. And putting it out there means to invest in yourself. Give yourself a little bit of self-care after work. Sleep in more when you have time off. Really do things that bring you pleasure and joy, because what it's going to show you is that that joy is what you need more of, and you can create that, and you will. And especially if you guys are major perfectionists, it is hard, but it takes time. And trust me, it will take time, but you're going to find that path that feels so much more easy. Life is meant to be easy, and unfortunately it comes with a lot of annoyances. And being a Scorpio, transformation is not my best friend, but you have to start learning to balance yourself out. Yes, you're in a job you don't like, great, but it doesn't mean that isn't all you can do. It's really about believing that you have more than what you're just giving out. Like, you have so much purpose on this earth. Yeah, you may not know what that is right now, but is that an excuse to say somewhere that makes you feel shit? No, it isn't. No, it isn't easy, but it isn't an excuse. King of Wands. Once you start investing little tiny things into yourself, you're going to find your career that feels right for you. It doesn't even have to be a career. It can just literally be an environment that feels right. Basically, you are on the verge of finding the right environment for you, whatever that is, whether it's job, home, family, friends, partner, that environment is there, and it's got the King of Coins. We've got the King of Coins. I feel for you is a lot of this group is about unwinding a lot of ancestral trauma around money and around abundance, and realizing that money is very manipulated, and we are taught that we don't have enough of it, and we do have enough of it. And you may be someone who is, you know, in a quite a compromising position, but it will change. It's not always going to be like that. And especially with past generations, it's very restricted. There's a lot of restrictive energy around money, and being like, you know, well, that's just how it is. It's like, no, that's not just how it is. You are the one to change it. And it's like anything, if you are not getting what you deserve, you have to really look at yourself and be like, wow, I actually have to start making some strong decisions. Is it going to be hard? Yeah, but it's only hard because I haven't done it yet. I'm only fearing it because I haven't done it yet. You know, there's so many things I've done recently that have absolutely been so effing terrifying for me. And as someone who is terrified of change, because I'm ruled by change, this is a massive confirmation that you can do that. You can change. You can actually get what you want. It just takes time, but you've got to start somewhere, girl. You've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. I'm getting the dog. Is there a dog in here? Yes, 35. Some of you guys are 35 as well. Okay. Loyalty, unconditional love, and companionship. This was the animal omen that I was picking up for you guys. I'm seeing someone on a little moped, on a little motorbike. Some of you guys need to buy a little moped. I don't know, I'm hearing freedom. Like, you don't have to buy a car for travel. You can buy something else for travel, whether it's a bike, skates, skateboard, a scooter, an electric bike. There's so many different ways for you to transport yourself from one place to another. And I'm feeling for you guys, a lot of you guys just need to travel or transport yourself somewhere else. It could just be having an opportunity to have your own vehicle if you don't have one, or there's something there that's like, I've got to give myself opportunity to travel and get out of the environment, because that's why we have SAT. Just like invest money, move it somewhere else, get out. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Known as man's best friend, dogs have stood by humans in the face of immense threats, putting themselves in the line of danger to defend their loved ones. As long as you're part of the pack, the dog will look out for you and be there through thick and thin. When the dog spirit appears in your life, you're being shown how to embody the traits of loyalty and unconditional love. Are there those that need to be forgiven for you to move on? Do you find yourself protecting your pack no matter what? Others may see you as a guardian, looking after the people you love and accepting them for exactly who they are, flaws and all. You can see the humanity beyond the imperfections and connect to the commonalities that exist between all of us. The need to be safe, loved, seen and heard. The dog is a symbol of companionship, partnering up with you when you need it the most. That is your reading, my loves. I'm going to get you one more card. Release. Lovely. Give yourself permission to stop taking on other people's crap. And like I say, a lot of our beliefs are from family, from the past. And it's okay to be different. And I know it's scary, but a lot of it's just releasing that shame that comes with family trauma. It's not yours to hold on to anymore. You are here to break some cycles, make some changes, and get comfortable being uncomfortable, because it's not going to last forever. You just got to start somewhere. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I also am hearing you are so deserving. You are so deserving, and realizing that. And it comes from different actions that you take every day. Okay. I'm hearing just because it's not arrived doesn't mean you can't create that environment for it to arrive in. So have a great day. My rates and crystals shut up below, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye.